Hello, welcome to the Vis RT booth at NAB 2016. My name is Chris Black. I'm going to give you a little bit of a tour to show you what you were doing here at the show. So right over here, well, first of all, we're coming to our big studio. Now, years past, we've always had a green screen or a blue screen studio showing virtual sets. Well, we're still showing a virtual set this year, but instead of using a green screen or blue screen, we're using this massive video wall from Layer. This is a 7.2 meter video wall, and we're doing immersive graphics and the virtual window so that you can see how you can use Vis Virtual Studio in completely different kinds of environments in your studio space. So what we're going to do now, though, is continue on, and we're going to come back to this a little bit later, and take a look at a few other things that we have going on here at the show. Now, right over here, we have a robotic camera from our friends at Electric Friends. This is a very unique robotic camera. It has a lot of different degrees of movement that you can't do with your typical robotic camera within the studio space. And we're controlling the whole thing, though, from over here in our control room. And we're using a full control room over here, driven by Vis Mozart. It has everything that you would have in an actual control room, including audio, multiple cameras, switcher, but also being controlled by the Vis Mozart interface. Now, if we come back around over here, we're using, we have Vis Multiplay over here, our multi-screen control system, and we're going to be able to control many different clips and different sequences using a touchscreen and a very simple way of being able to control all of the different video content in your studio. But let's come back over here for a moment and take a look at a couple of other things that we have from the booth. So, right over here, we have our compact control room. This is Vis Opus. Vis Opus is giving you all the tools that you need to be able to operate a live broadcast or be able to create a webcast with a single box. So you have graphics, video, and a control system to be able to control the entire thing live. And a lot of broadcasters are using this already for newspapers to be able to get video on demand content, and even TV stations to be able to control their HD broadcast. But let's move on down here. Our next demo position is the Enterprise Man Pod. This is the tool that you use to manage your vast amounts of assets with metadata and searchable content all within a browser, so that you can take all of your video content, actually all of your assets, and be able to search them and use them wherever you need them to go throughout your entire network. But let's come on over here, and we're going to keep on going around. We're getting close to the back of the booth here, and this is our story and video production demo position. This is showing you how you can create an entire broadcast from scratch, being able to do end-to-end asset management. You can use video production, doing up to 4K video live and video on demand, being able to find, upload, preview, and log different kinds of media, editing, and all the different ways that you need to be able to control your content for getting ready for live on air. Next to that is the promo and channel branding. The other one was taking content live on air. This is controlling your master control and all your promotions tools. So it's various different tools that you can use to be able to promote your broadcast on your channel and all of your channels with all of your graphics and video content. Now, we're coming now here to the back of the booth, and back here is where we're hosting our mini social events, but we also have a lot of different demonstrations going here at the same time. Over here we have our weather system, so we're showing our weather alerts tool where broadcasters can easily bring in weather alert data and show it very, very visually, quickly on the air. So when breaking weather alerts happen, they're popping up immediately. So Chris, our chief meteorologist here, is showing you how you can very easily move through the map and bring up that content in real time so that you can save lives by giving them the information as quickly as possible. Right next to that, we have the data platform from Astute Media. Now, these guys are really great at being able to visualize complex data. So here they're bringing in some financial data and being able to visualize that, giving you interactive tools to be able to show this content. And they're really great at being able to take all of this and make it something that is very easy to understand live on the air. Okay, let's come back around here. One other thing I want to show you on this side here is traffic and maps. These are our friends at Total Traffic. They're using VisWorld and also Vis RT's data-driven graphics tools to be able to show traffic content. So you can see, is this live traffic content that we're looking at here? This is live traffic content. We can see where the problem areas are. What city is this?
Boston.
This is Boston. Okay, so we're seeing what the live traffic is right now. Looks like you have some inset cameras here. Are these live feeds as well?
does. It can't feed.
Okay, so but you can also tie in your traffic cameras. If you had a live feed, you also can bring in some 3D models. So it's a very, very robust tool for being able to report traffic. But let's move on down here and take a look. Now, of course, we have the sports bar. I'm going to run behind the bar real quick. So here in the sports bar, we're showing many different things. We're showing a live sports enhancements. We're showing this is being able to use Vis Arena to be able to add in these types of graphics that you want to be able to analyze what's happening on the pitch. We're showing Vis Eclipse, our new tool, which is able to add in these virtual digital signage onto the football pitch so that you can have different signs for different regions during your live match. We have Vis Liberal, our sports analysis tool. This is our prime sports analysis tool. And then right over here, what are we showing on this one? This is a showreel. Okay, this is just a show reel, but this is also a sports bar. So we've got some beers back here, some snacks, and some drinks. But let's come around here and take a look at what else we have going on here. On this side, we have CG for trucks. This is a single box tool that allows any kind of live truck to be able to handle all of their graphics content for a live event. So here we're showing some demonstrations of being able to add in the tickers, your coming up next growth graphics, and your scoreboards so that you can have this for any kind of live sporting event or really any kind of live event. But let's move on for a moment. Actually, let's turn around to the other side here. We've got a lot of stuff here. So this is our friends Reality Check. They're showing their 4K interactive sports. They've built this system called Launchpad that gives you a 4K interactive touchscreen solution so you can handle football analysis. They've integrated with Opta data, and it's all cloud-based, so you don't need a local database to be able to deliver this. Now, right next to that is something new to our booth. This is a company called QPilot. This is studio automation for high-end live TV shows and music events. They're using a timeline-based user interface to prepare stage presentations, and they're doing cloud-based storage for multiple user access. So this is really going to be able to give your live presenters a tool for being able to control any kind of live event, such as Eurovision that you see them using right now. And I'm going to have to squeeze past you guys real quick. Thanks a lot. Also, one other thing over here, we're showing our creative workflows, and here we're showing how you can build photorealistic virtual sets and other graphics using algorithmic shaders, as well as geometrics for creating very realistic lighting in a virtual set. If we come back over to here, you can see there's a lot of stuff going on in this booth, and it's quite busy. We have our IP workflows. And the IP workflows, we're showing the Video Viz Engine. Now, one thing that we really are stressing here is Viz Engine, as our tool that has been the center of all of VizRT's systems, is a video server. So you're able to use Viz Engine to play back all of your video live on the air, but you're also able to composite graphics at the same time. So you have a single box that is controlling all of your video content for air and graphics, saving you a lot of space and also saving you a lot of money by being able to have a single system take care of all of that. And this does this in HD and 4K. But I want to show you something new here. This is our news workflows pod. What we're actually showing here is a brand new tool that we just debuted called Viz Story. Viz Story is a tool that you can use to repurpose all of your content for online and social media. This is taking all your assets, such as your video and graphics, being able to edit them within a browser, add in custom video, and then exporting that immediately to video on demand and all of your different kinds of social media types, such as Facebook with Score Video, Vine, or even video on demand. Let's come on over now. We're getting close back to the front of the booth here. We have a couple more things to show you. We have our interactive election graphics, and this is an interactive tool for being able to actually interact with election content. So this is actually a one-box solution where we can go in here and give a broadcaster all the tools that they need to be able to tell the story of the election, tying into their own custom election data. So here I've gone into the congressional districts, the 17th district. I can do some telestrations on here. So I can circle this, or I can turn this off, and we can go back over here. We could add in a layer for social media, so we could take a look at tweets coming in, or even add in other kinds of media such as live shots, and have all of that as a single touchscreen presentation. Right next to that, we have our social TV solution. And we're using social TV in a few different ways. Here we are using our feed streamer tool, which is moderating all of our tweets. Leslie's doing a demonstration of that right now. And we can see that we've got a word cloud popping up here. So she's actually able to look at all the different content that's coming from social media right now and trigger that immediately in the air, or use this touchscreen interface, which is using some geolocated tweets to be able to see what people are saying, where and when they're saying it. Now that takes us back over to the beginning of the booth. We have a couple other things that we're showing. Of course, we're also doing a demonstration with our friends NCAM and Delta Tray, where they're showing immersive graphics that can be controlled from the touchscreen. So here we are back in my virtual studio. It's time for me to do another show. I hope you enjoyed the tour, and I'll see you at the next trade show.